What's up, guys? I wanted to give an update for the past 8 days. So this is basically from December 5th through the 12th. And first, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate everyone following along. And I know sometimes when you guys see a long video, especially if it's 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 14 minutes, or whatever, that it's like, oh, I don't want to watch that. But I promise you guys, in these videos, I'm going to show as much as I can about my training, about my nutrition, my mindset, and also, some of my highlights out of the gym as far as my personal life. And the goal here for me is not to get fancy with editing, not to put out Hollywood type videos. So, please excuse my editing skills because basically I don't have a lot of time to put into these videos. It's more my time's more dedicated to first and foremost my family, training, and also of course my athletes. Um, so I just really appreciate you guys following along and having an understanding of that. And but yeah, just to kind of recap everything this week, it went really, really well, and I feel balanced and I feel really good. And I'll kind of leave it at that, and I'll let you guys enjoy this week's highlights. That was my beautiful family and I on a train ride last Sunday. We went to a trip to visit Santa, rode the train there, had a great day, a family day. Coupled with a refeed, it was a fantastic day. So I love my family to death, and I think because I'm so lucky to have them, this prep so far has been pretty easy for the most part, and it's been pretty good and balanced. So, but Sunday was a day to squat, and basically, while people are sitting on the couch watching football in the morning, I was out in the cold there in my pajamas, grinding out sets of 4 on my squat day. And this is 405. Hit it for 4. And the last squat workout I did was, I want to say, a couple weeks back. And as many of you know, my frequency is really low, more so than most people. But as you can see here, I was able to do 4, and 2 weeks ago I did 3s. So I'm steadily improving. Even with the low frequency, I'm still working hard and looking to improve my lifts, and it's going pretty well. So I can't really uh, complain or anything like that. So the squats went pretty well, and as you can see, I was pretty happy about it.
This is Chiefs, Mercado. She's from Mexico. I'm kidding. She's running for Mexico. There we go. She's gonna run 2 laps today, right?
3.
3 laps. You can keep a good pace, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great? What's your strategy here?
My strategy is to never get up and move towards your goal.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Go. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. How'd that feel?
That felt great.
Could go like 30 more times, huh?
Yeah.
Any pains or aches or anything like that?
No.
Now you just feel like, what do you feel like?
Feel fine after all those stretches today.
Now you could go for what, a Godfather protein cake for recovery or what?
Yes.
All right.
So as you can see, guys, it was a fun family day, and in between sets, I had to make sure she was a part of the workout since she was behind the camera doing the dirty work here. So she really enjoyed being a part of my prep, my workout, and it just made this workout really fun. And if I could continue with this type of balance through prep, my focus is not going to be so much on that end goal of, the actual show. It's going to be on the daily grind, the daily journey, enjoying each day as it comes and putting forth my best effort. And really, at the end of the day, just really realizing, you know what? I worked hard, I had fun, and I'm going to give myself a pat on the back instead of worrying about, oh, I could have did this. What can I do better? Can I do this better? Did I do enough? No, I'm going to try to make sure I'm having fun. Um, and this is my third set. I want to point this out. This is my third set Sunday morning on my squats, and as I was stepping under the bar, I was definitely feeling the effects of the first two sets. I was feeling like it took a lot out of me, and here I attempt to get the bar off the rack as I do now, and I decided, you know what, it didn't feel right, so I put that back down, and yeah, it felt off to me. And the last time I had a workout where I felt off, I ended up tearing my calf. So I was smart this time. I decided to put that weight down, let my ego just, don't have an ego, and really be smart about it and not push the issue so I don't get injured. And I'm really glad that I cut that workout short because the next day, man, I was feeling the effects of those squats. So 2 sets for 4 was definitely plenty for that day. Um, and this is actually yesterday's workout. This was December 11th. Um, and this was my next workout after the squat session. So it was bench day. The goal was 260 for fours, or actually, excuse me, 260 for threes. And it's not a whole lot of weight. For me, it is. As you can see, I have kind of a long stroke to my bench press, so I'm not the greatest bencher in the world. Um, but it does the job for me. And well, first, I wanted to point this out is that in between my sets, I'm folding my laundry, and instead of clock watching and worrying about how much time is going by in between my sets, which in my opinion, if you just rest as much as you need to perform your next set at your best, that's what you want to do, and not really clock watch. But here I am being efficient, showing off my 3D Muscle Journey T-shirt, folding my laundry, and that's the beauty of having a home gym is you could be really efficient in this way, getting workouts done, getting some housework done. Um, but anyways, getting back to the bench press, I kind of forgot what I was talking about now. But anyway, I think where I want to go now, while you guys are kind of just watching these training highlights, is I want to talk about my weigh-in since the start of this prep on December 4th, I believe I was 203. This morning I was 200, so 3 pound loss, which is really good. I'm really happy about that progress. But what ended up happening is before my refeed, I hit a low of actually 200.2, then it bounced back up to 201, and then I had my refeed, then my weight shot up a little bit to 202, and then it took me a few days, Sunday till now. Today is Thursday morning to see a new low, and for a while, for those few days after that refeed, the weight wasn't really moving all that much, and instead of being quick to judge, because I know a lot of my athletes would be like, my weight's not doing anything. We need to make an adjustment. And instead of um, freaking out about it, I'm like, you know what, um, you know, let's be patient and let's ride this out a little longer because sure enough, I'm probably going to see a drop. And because I stuck to this being patient, I did see that drop today. And by not changing anything in my plan, workouts are still going good. My energy levels are still good. Recovery is going really well, and overall my mood is upbeat and feel good. Now, if I would have been quick to rush that judgment and drop my macros down or started adding in a bunch of cardio, it really could jeopardize the way I'm feeling, the way I'm performing. So in my opinion, being very conservative and being very patient with the fat loss process is pretty key and crucial. And sometimes the best change or best adjustment, I should say, is no adjustment. So in this case, it worked out pretty damn well. But getting back to the workout here, this is I do rows off of my safety arms, and the reason I do these like this is it really helps to eliminate that momentum. You see a lot of guys doing bent rows. They're putting on, 2, 3 plates, and they are generating so much momentum with their leg drive that, if they were to do it probably in this fashion, they would have to lower the weight considerably. And for me, I just love doing it like this because, one, it really does help prevent those lower back injuries you hear of on bent rows, and two, you could really eliminate that momentum and really focus in on your lats and letting your arms do the movement. So my goal here with these is to kick momentum's ass and not let it come into play. You know, really, I've been training the past couple of years with just 9, 10 basic exercises, and my goal is to make those exercises perfect, like my form. I try to really focus on my form and make them as perfect as I can. And these are some one arm pull downs. My goal here is to lead with my elbow. And what I mean by that is not let my elbow break right away. I try to get my lat engaged first. Then, as the elbow comes down, then it breaks, and then the biceps and the arms, shoulders come into play a little bit more. Here's another key point I wanted to point out is that my overhead pressing has been crappy as of late. My right shoulder is giving me some issues on this movement. I've been going really light with it. This is only 120, and I had to abort this movement because of the pain, and again, it just wasn't feeling right. And instead of like my motivation trying to carry me through and the ego carry through and push through the pain, I said, you know what, be smart and stop and don't do it. And that's what I did. And then I just moved on to some single arm dumbbell curls. And I switched from barbells to these because barbell hasn't been feeling all that comfortable lately. So I'm trying to get these back into the mix, and I'll be looking to improve on these week to week. But yeah, guys, that's basically how training's been going. It's been going pretty well, and everything in and out of the gym's going rock solid. And I'll try to update you guys next.